Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick chat. Okay, today on the quick chat, we are going to talk about Miss Mia Thornton, honey, because Mia Thornton is feeling away about Robyn Dixon and how Robyn didn't notice a lump on Miss Mia's booty. Y'all know when Mia was sitting up there talking about how she may have had, she had a cancer scare basically. And she mentioned the different spots where she found like a bump or a lump or something on her body. And she mentioned her butt. And she told Robyn that, if she would like to see it, she could show it to her. Well, when they went down to MIA, honey, when they went down to Miami, they hung out, had a good time. Miss Mia was over there twerking. Robyn said she ain't see that on her butt. Okay. Now, y'all know how Robyn ended up doing an interview last week with the Today Show. And well, this week, Miss Mia is doing the same thing. So we're going to do what we did last week. We're going to get into the article and we are going to talk about it. Okay. So let me go ahead and put that up on the screen. Okay. So that we can get into it. So, all right, so the headline reads: Mia Thornton hits back at Real Housewives of Potomac castmate for comments about her big feet, okay? And she apologizes for her altercation with Dr. Wendy Osefo, telling Today.com no one deserves a drink in their face. That's what Mia said, but we're going to see if she's going to make that apology directly to the face of Miss Wendy. If she does not make that apology and it's very sincere directly to the face of Miss Wendy, Dr. Wendy, honey, then any other apology she's giving out to social media or interviews, girl, we don't care nothing about it. Just understand that, okay? So let's keep going. All right. They're saying for Mia Thornton, starring on Bravo's The Real Housewives of Potomac, has offered a chance to see herself in a different light. I bet it has. All right. Now, in her second season on the show, Thornton is deep in the drama alongside castmates Giselle Bryant, Karen Huger, all of the ladies of Potomac. Okay. Now, they're saying that Mia brought her childhood best friend, Jacqueline, onto the show. Duh, we have seen Jacqueline. Okay. She's in the mix along with, Sharice. All right. Now I got a chance to talk to her about this season, and let's get into it. Thornton doesn't expect an apology from Dr. Wendy. That's what the headline says. Thornton doesn't expect an apology from Osefo. Why the hell would Dr. Wendy need to apologize to you? Apologize for what? You shouldn't expect one. Okay? Putting the term doesn't makes me think that you were expecting one, but it's okay. She doesn't have to apologize. She don't owe you. All right. Now, on recent episodes, Thornton and Osefo have sparred in a fiery battle that began over Osefo's business practices with Peter Thomas. Well, what y'all meant was, okay, Thornton and Osefo have sparred in a fiery battle that began over Osefo's business that ain't got nothing to do with Mia Thornton. That's what y'all should have put in this article, okay? Now, from husband of ex-wife, Real Housewives of Cynthia Bailey, okay, he pops up on the show being the messy person that he is. Now, as the two of them conversate, talking about the business of Miss Wendy and Peter, then things kind of escalate from that point, which is what they're talking about, and it leads to the ladies having a heated moment. Now, since the episode aired, Thornton publicly addressed her actions, taking accountability for her part in the drama and apologizing to fans. Okay, make it make sense. Let's be very clear. She apologizes to fans. Okay. Now, what she says is reactivated to say, my action towards Wendy was intolerable. It's unfortunate that you all will attack my family, friends, and businesses based on an edited TV show. While I was committed to drama and entertainment, I must do what's best for my brand and my partners. Much love, Mia. When she put this message out, accepting accountability, it really didn't make nobody think about her accepting accountability. If anything, it was giving deflection, and also it made people question whether or not she was actually about to leave the show. That's what really came to the people's minds. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into more. Mia goes on to say, I take full accountability. I was wrong. No one deserves to be treated with disrespect. I'm sorry. I let you all down. Okay. Again, she apologized to the fans. I ain't seen no apology to Dr. Osefo. Okay. Thornton tells Today.com that she hands down stands by her apology and says, I'm very adamant about people understanding that I'm not perfect. Girl, bye. We know you're not perfect. Okay. As much as you try to appear to be, as much as you like to display that you a boss this, you a boss that, and act like you got it all together, girl, we know that you're not. Okay. Thornton continues, no one deserves a drink in their face. I don't think that Wendy, you deserved it. Okay. I don't think that Wendy, you deserved it. I'm very sorry for it. I apologize to her about it. Oh, she did. According to me, she has indeed apologized to Dr. Wendy about it. And I don't want to ever see that side of me ever again. We gonna see, girl. We gonna see. Now on episode 8, Osefo shared that Thomas Peter, okay, told her that Mia did some snake SHI to one of his ex-girlfriends, okay, the girlfriend at the time that he was dating. Now, although the episode didn't see Thornton's response, Thornton tells today.com that Peter's girlfriend and I are childhood best friends. Wait, BIT. Wait. Y'all childhood best friend. Now, I know you got quite a few best friends, so you're not talking about Jax, are you? It's not Jacqueline. That's not the childhood best friend, right? It must be somebody else. But I wouldn't be surprised if Peter not lying about how you treated his girlfriend at the time, as much as we know he messy as hell. But based on how you show yourself to treat your childhood friend Jacqueline, you probably did do some snake SHI to the woman that was dating Peter that you are claiming to be your childhood best friend. Okay. The way you treated Jax, you probably treat all your friends like that. Okay. So she says, we grew up together and we have gone through ups and downs, as rightfully so when you're friends with someone for that long. Now she continues and says, I have spoken. Let me go back up. She says, I have spoken with her since the show has aired and she's sorry, but I told her I'm not upset with her at all. At the time, she was upset at me about something and she confided in her boyfriend. She had every right to do so. The person that we're a little bit okay about is Peter. Okay. So I guess she means to say the person that they're a bit concerned about is Peter. We're like, why would you tell someone that you just met about personal family business? Where's that coming from other than just plain being messy? So now you want to see that Peter's messy. Now you want to see that Peter's messy, but you wasn't trying to see how messy Peter was when it came down to the Wendy's business. And that's really because you was a part of the mess. But now that you're a part of the joke, honey, and now that the mess is on you, now you want to sit up here and question his character. That's comical to me, girl. How he did her, you should have known you was on the way to be done like that next. But let's keep going, okay? They said, although Osefo hasn't publicly apologized for her part in the drama, let's stop this. Let's stop it. Like, I cannot. It's giving, your article is giving the same thing as Robyn, Karen, and Giselle are trying to say that this lady played a part in that. The only reason she could play in some shit like that was when somebody brought the mess to her and she was responding to it at that point. So let's not, and I don't blame Wendy and I wouldn't dare apologize for defending yourself. And that's just what it is, okay? Although Osefo hasn't publicly apologized for a part in the drama, she has thanked fans for their outpouring of support. So she says, hey, y'all, these past few days have been crazy, but just wanted to say that I see you and I appreciate each and every one of you. I am forever grateful for the outpouring of love and support, sending you all my deepest gratitude and biggest hug, says Dr. Wendy. Now, they say that Mia says, I don't expect an apology from Wendy. And she goes on to say, if she feels like she owes me an apology, she should give it. If she doesn't, I'm going to take notes. Oh, okay, yeah, take them notes, baby, because you're not getting one. And Andy, you better not get up there on that reunion chair and sit up there and ask Wendy if she's going to apologize to this woman or if she's owed an apology or nothing like that. Don't ask Wendy nothing about no apology. But let's keep going, okay? So Thornton doesn't feel that Bryant and Dixon, Giselle and Robyn, she doesn't feel that Giselle and Robyn picked a side in the drama, okay? Karen also didn't really pick a side in the drama, but you chose to be mad at her. But here's the thing, I can't even say also. First of all, Karen did not pick a side in the drama, but Giselle and Robyn definitely picked a side in the drama, okay? Let's see what Osefo has responded to Robyn's recent interview when Robyn pretty much addressed the drama between Mia and Wendy or whatever. Dr. Wendy came out and said a lot of people are pulling out PR stunts today, 3 whole days, and this is the best that they could come up with. And she was pretty much lying, in my opinion, saying that, oh, well, I was pretty much letting Wendy know that she was antagonizing Mia because I know that she has more to lose than Mia and this and that and this and that. And I was like, Robyn, you so fake. You lying, girl. You lying. Stop lying. Okay. Now, online commentary has largely critiqued Dixon and Bryant, Giselle and Robyn, for seeming to take Thornton's side. That's exactly what they did. And for Mia to sit up there and say that she didn't see neither one of them taking a side, that's crazy. You didn't see that because they was already on your side. Maybe that's what it is. You didn't see that they didn't pick a side, but you saw that Karen didn't. That's crazy. Karen was the one that didn't pick a side, and the other ladies did. Like, y'all crazy. So then Mia says, I hate that they're being dragged into the situation of supporting me. Didn't you just say, according to the headline, that they didn't pick no side? Supporting you is picking a side, okay? So she goes on to say, no. However, in episode 8, Dixon said, or Robyn said, that she took me aside because she doesn't like Osefo. She did. She said that right in the confessional when asked. Okay. Now, Robyn previously told Today.com that the fight really wasn't that big of a deal in the moment. She says we all wanted to just have a vacation. We were there to celebrate Karen's birthday. So after the first night, the next morning we were like, okay, pool time. Okay, let's go to the beach. Let's move on, guys, and let's not even talk about it. Girl, you are lying again. You just keep lying, Robyn. This just don't look good for you. This don't look good for you, knowing y'all didn't want that lady to come back to the group. See, y'all, that's what y'all were fixated on. Y'all were fixated on, let's move on. Wendy isn't here. Let's act like we don't care so we don't have to, invite her back to the group. Like, let's move on and show production how this thing is working without having her here. Okay, so there was definitely an agenda. Okay, let's see what else. Mia says we make mistakes. We're not perfect. One thing about sisterhood is being able to just own up to your thoughts and moving on, or even respecting your boundaries and taking a pause, right? And pray for a new day. Girl. Grain of salt, honey, grain of salt. Osefo drew a parallel between the situation between she and Mia to, Candiace and the Monique situation. Okay. In that situation, Robyn was a strong proponent of Samuel's being in the wrong, contrary to what many saw as Candiace's antagonistic behavior towards Samuel's. Still disagree there. Let's keep going. Mia addressed the comparison, and she says it's really hard for me to have an opinion on that topic because I don't know Monique. I appreciate you saying it. And I wasn't there when she had her altercation with Candiace, but based off of what I've seen, it does appear to be a very different situation. It's not. It's not, but I'm also glad that you did not give an additional opinion. Okay. She says, but there's no justification for any type of physicality, for throwing drinks, whatever it is that's happening. I definitely don't agree with it, and I'm woman enough to own that. I just can't compare the two because I wasn't there. I don't know Monique, so I don't want to judge her. Okay, that's what she says. Okay, so the fact that you're saying that you don't want to judge her lets me know that you felt like Monique was in the wrong. You just not really saying that. And if you admit that she's in the wrong, then it's only gonna look even worse for you, in my opinion. But you apologize, so we'll see, girl. But you ain't apologized to Wendy. But anyway. Now, Thornton addressed those confessionals about her, okay? After Mia and Wendy got into it, Osefo left the cast vacation home and checked into a hotel, causing conflict with Miss Huger, okay? What else? The causing conflict with Huger, Karen, Candiace, and Ashley. We saw all of that. Okay. They wanted to hang out with Wendy, but of course, Mia didn't want her to be around at all. So ahead of seeing Dr. Wendy for lunch, they pretty much go into that. I want to move past that part. We know how the episode played out. Okay. Now, in their confessionals, Candiace and Ashley talked about the exchange because they didn't like how Mia was pretty much trying to revoke their accommodations because they was going to go check on a friend. What kind of clownery is that? Okay. So Ashley says, I don't know where the hell Mia found this audacity to bring her size 13 over here and actually tell me what I can and can't do as a full grown woman. And then Candiace says, I'm not leaving the house that I was invited to because you're mad. Okay. And you're mad that your feet are big. Hilarious. So then Mia says they shouldn't talk about everybody with big feet because at this point, people are getting offended because there's a lot of big-footed women in this world. Girl, I ain't seen nobody get offended. I haven't seen nobody get offended, girl. I haven't seen nobody get offended. I haven't seen it. Okay. Maybe they've been in your comments. I'm just telling you what I have not seen. She says, I can't change it. God made me this way. So be careful. I'm his creation. Stop talking about his word. Girl, you be over there talking about Sharice and everybody else in the confessional. So now it's not okay for somebody else to talk about you in the confessionals. Girl, y'all finna stop this. Okay. Now, another confessional was Robyn poking fun at the cancer debacle. And she says that she couldn't see the cancerous mass on Mia's butt, as Mia said that she had, right? So Mia says it did bother me like a little bit. I was like, Robyn, you're supposed to be my girl. I'm riding with you. I'm going to defend you until the wheels fall off. Why are you judging me in my booty? It's already bad enough that my booty is all over the screen. Ma'am, the reason why Robyn is judging you, and I need you to understand, is Robyn not your friend. Robyn don't really like you like that, girl. That's just the short answer. That's the main answer, girl. Okay? Robyn them only befriends people to get whatever agenda they're trying to get across. Okay? Period. So if that's getting under a Wendy's skin, getting under Candiace's skin or something like that, like that's what they have you there for, you little guinea pig. But they girl, they not your friends for it. I don't like you like that, for real, girl. But anyway, so she says it does hurt because I don't like people questioning my intentions on being transparent about something that I was really going through. She says it's very challenging because I was really going through it. It was just a very opportune time to make a misallegation of something. You can never see the derm lump. It's internal, for heaven's sake. That's what she says. Now, I haven't experienced that, so I can't, deny or confirm anything that Mia's talking about when it comes to that derm lump. But she don't like when people question her intentions when she's being transparent. That's because you fake, and people gonna always question your intentions. You just sat up here and assaulted Wendy and did whatever you did, but then you turn around and you don't put your own best friend on blast and let people know how she came at her baby daddy as though he didn't do anything to cause her to react in whatever way. You know what I'm saying? Like you was just over here trying to make that lady look down bad as though you was better than your own best friend. Like what? So it's like you be having terrible intentions and you be saying you be trying to be transparent, but you very much so sketch. But let's keep going. What else does she say in this article? She commented on the Real Housewives of Potomac Hot Topics. Social media has been in a stir about Thornton's future on the show, but according to Thornton, she's not going anywhere. Well, excuse us. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't because who knows? When she did her contract, she probably signed on for, if they even do that, a 3 or 4 year contract, possibly. Unless it needs to be revisited for whatever reason, such as her getting very physical. You know what I'm saying? But she's saying that she's not going anywhere. But then you also allude to like you going somewhere based on the tweets that you put out, like you about to quit the show or something. But we'll see, girl. We'll see. She says, I absolutely would come back for another season. I'm in too deep, and there's much more to unfold here. Yeah, you're going to come in. I mean, you're going to hang around because they done snatched that other job from up under you. Right now, if you do come back next season, that's what I want to see. I want to see you try to get that company back after Gordon's people instead of being snatched it from you. Okay, that's what I want to see. And I wouldn't even mind seeing the niece that was in the comments dragging you. I would not mind that. All right. Now, a future she's uncertain about. She says her relationship with her best friend. That's the one she's uncertain about. I'm actually kind of glad to hear this. I hate to say it, but her relationship with her once best friend Jacqueline, who she brought onto the show this season as a friend of the cast, that's the friendship that she's concerned about. She don't know where that's gonna go, as you shouldn't, because as this girl is watching this show and seeing how things are playing out and seeing how you've done her, like, I don't like. I would question that friendship. I would question. I don't know. I don't know if that's a friend. That's not a friend. To me. But anyway, she said they're saying it's being rumored that Jax and Mia had a falling out, which they did. That's not a rumor. We saw that. She says I definitely think one is really wrong, and it's not going to be good for her when people see it play out. Okay, at least that's what Robyn said in that interview on last week, when it came down to Mia and her best friend, Robyn just said one of them is really wrong and it's not going to play out well when we see it. So I do wonder who's really wrong. I feel like it could be Mia, because Mia is often in the wrong and Jax is always, for the most, I ain't gonna say always, as we've seen Jax on the show, when it comes to both of them, Jax seems to be the one that's more level-headed than Mia, and also has to sometimes be her spokesperson. So if you ask me, I think that Mia is going to be the person to do something wrong. Okay, she's going to be more wrong. All right. But Mia says, Jacqueline and I grew up together. I've known her since I was 15. We're sisters. Sisters fight. I'm the oldest sister, so I pick on her. It's been our relationship since the beginning of time. Right. But that don't mean that's the relationship somebody wants to continue to maintain for the rest of their life. So you might want to change up some stuff if y'all are going to continue to be friends. She says, I don't know exactly how things are panning out. We have so much going on and what's happening, but hopefully I'm not going to be the one that doesn't look good. But hey, maybe we're going to continue on with this record. Yeah, because you keep losing. So maybe you are going to continue on this losing streak. And the fact that you said that you hope you're not the one that people see don't look good makes me, once again, you confirming that you're going to be the one looking bad. But anyway, they said with the mid-season approaching, it's natural that the ladies have begun mentally preparing for the reunion. And Mia says there's just a few of them I won't necessarily want to sit right next to me. Yeah, I bet. I wonder who she is going to be sitting next to. I feel like Giselle, Robyn, Mia, Sharice gonna be on one couch. I feel like Candiace, Karen, Ashley, and I think that's it. And Jax gonna be on another couch. But I'm gonna tell y'all like this: y'all had a scholar on the show last season, and y'all only gave a scholar this much, girl, the size of a mustard seed of airtime. Y'all better do the same things to Jax. Okay, I'm gonna feel a way that y'all done brought Jax on the show and giving her more camera time at a reunion than y'all did a scholar. But anyway, maybe we're gonna get more from Jax because of the breakdown between she and Mia's friendship. But we'll wait to see. Okay, let's see what else Mia talks about. Okay, rapid fire. Who causes the most drama? She does. The person that brings the most receipts, Miss Wendy. Okay, the person she fused with the most, everybody. All right. She will have the most to say at the okay. Karen will have the most to say at the reunion. She wants the feud between she and her bestie to resolve itself, and she thinks that Ashley Darby has the best storyline. Interesting. Okay. So I just went into this entire article with you guys, calling out the discrepancies and other things. All right. I want you guys to go ahead and hop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts regarding things that Miss Mia had to say to today.com. I'm Jamie. That's me. Okay. Don't forget to like the video. If you have yet to subscribe to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to follow me over on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie. That's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.